Amber K. We are launching a brand new product. As you've heard, we are doing a lot of different product launches this week, but this is our second of the week, if I remember right. It is the AcuCare Tilt Foot Massager, and it is sitting right here in front of me, along with the remote. But anyhow, as you guys are all chiming in, because we're going live on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube right now, if you could all let me know where you're listening in from, where you're at in time zone across the whole country. Again, this new product, we just released it just this morning for the first time. And so you're going to get an up close look at the many features of this amazing foot massager. And then I have a friend who is actually here today who has never used this Lifepro product or any of the foot massagers for that matter. So you're going to get an unbiased opinion from him as to seeing how he feels with it with his foot versus with my foot. So you're getting a live reaction from him. So without further ado, if you could all let me know where you're listening from, I'm going to come up here and check the screen and say hi to everybody. Okay, hi Christina from San Diego, and we've got Jennifer from Michigan. Nice to see you guys this morning. Some of you, it's morning hours right now, and some of you, it's lunchtime right now. So it's super fun to see all of you here today. Until we get a few more people online here checking this out, those of you who are already listening, why don't you let me know what your favorite Lifepro product is, because we're going to be giving away one of these foot massagers, and they are normally $220, and they're on super special for this product launch for $150. So one of you is going to walk away with this. And so hi from Phoenix, Kelly, nice to see you today. And same thing, Jane from Missouri, nice to see you. Super excited to see you guys. So hopefully you've had a great week. It's Friday. I know everybody is always looking forward to Friday because Friday is usually the start of a fun weekend. For me and my crazy pace world, as much as I love it, every day is another day. So anytime the sun rises and I get to see a new day, it's a special day. So every day is Friday for me in the grand scheme of things because I get to do fun things every day and being as positive as we can be in changing the world as best as we can with what we have. Friday is my everyday. So, but for those of you that today is the start of a new weekend, some free time off, maybe some time to relax and chill out, super excited for all of you. So that being said, as we are putting together the information for a contest winner today, I want to know in the comment box below what you are doing to create positivity around you, or what is something this week that you have seen that has been positive, whether it's something you've done for somebody else or something you've done for yourself, or whether it's something that you witnessed. What is something positive that has happened to make your week an amazing week? I want to know what that is here in the comment box below. So that we can reward those of you who are commenting as a potential award winner for the new AcuCare Tilt Foot Massager. Okay, so Wendy, which one of the vibration platforms is your favorite? I love the entire RumbleX line, but I'm curious to hear which one you have that you love so much. Christina, you got a pedicure. I got one yesterday too. Those are wonderful for sure. And Kelly, you're in love with your RumbleX 4D. I love mine as well. And hi, Annetta from Illinois. It's nice to see that you're joining us today. All right, so something positive that you've seen, something positive. Oh, you submitted an employee recognition award this week, Jennifer. That is awesome. Okay, somebody's work week got dropped, per week got increased to 3 days. So you get to work from home 3 more days. That's awesome. Nice to see you, Dana. Thank you for visiting with us today. So many great things happening here. So I love hearing about everybody's energy. They're positive, everything positive going on in the world. That's what fuels my energy as we are continuing to drive energy and greatness all around us. So if you want to be entered into the contest to win this new foot massager, make sure and post below something that you have experienced or that you've done for somebody else or something that has happened in your week that is positive. Because it's all about positive. Your actions move in the direction of your strongest thought. So if we are all really positive, then life goes in that positive direction, depending on what it is that you're working with. Self-care is incredibly important for all of us. And one of you mentioned that you got a pedicure earlier this week. I got one yesterday, got my fingers done as well. and just took a little bit of time to relax this morning. Got a little bit of massage going on today, so that's awesome. But for those of you who don't have the opportunity to meet with people for pedicure or manicure, or don't have the availability to schedule for massage, or maybe you don't have the extra funds to schedule for massage, whatever might be you're craving. I know one thing that I love about having with a pedicure is the foot massage portion of things. And everybody wants a pedicure massage every day, right? But it's just not realistic unless you have a device at your home that you can use for giving your own foot massage without having to pay somebody to do it for you. So with all the different products that Lifepro has come out with, all the different products specifically for foot maintenance and for foot recovery, today we are releasing a new product that swings and tilts and massages with little acupressure balls and air compression. So it's a really, really neat device. So if you have a foot smaller than a lady's 12 shoe and smaller than a men's 11.5 shoe, this is your day to check out this product. Dana is learning watercolor painting, and you painted this week. That is so cool. So my daughter Zoe absolutely loves to paint, and I don't know that she gets that artistic trait from me. Actually, I think that's just one of her God-given talents. But she loves to paint, and I love, one of my favorite things to do in my free time when I have time to just relax and sit back is to sit back and watch her just use her creative imagination and the after product of it. So it's really, really cool. Okay. So Jennifer made a big dinner for parents and siblings. Wow, the youngest just turned 82. That is so cool. Ages, I tell you what, when you're able to celebrate somebody's 50th anniversary, 80th or 90th birthday party, that's when you kind of zone in and find out what they're doing to stay happy, because happiness and positive energy is a direct result of managing stress. And those who are wearing out fast, who are becoming ill, whether it's with autoimmune disease or with some other form of illness, those who are just super fast paced all the time, the difference in living longer versus living shorter, a lot of it has to do with stress. And so we have to make sure that we are controlling what we can control, and we're relaxing where we can find that recovery time. And so that's what I'm excited to share with you today. So Coco from San Diego and Terry from Naples, super excited. By the way, I love Naples. I need to get down that way. Coming back to San Diego this fall. So super excited to be heading back your direction again, Coco. Okay, so let me show you this new foot massager. So this is, there we go. Let me pull it out of here. This is the AcuCare Tilt, like 4 words, AcuCare Tilt Foot Massager. It's a tilt foot massager. And as you can see, it sits on this little pedestal, okay? And it's all one piece. But when we actually sit this down on the floor, and when I actually go to turn it on, it's actually going to start to swivel and move on its own until it comes to a resting position in which we can actually slide in our feet. These little foot covers, the little chambers here, these are actually removable. So these zip out, and you can actually put these through a disinfection process. They recommend in the directions that you not wear socks when you're using this, because socks take up more room. And the idea of activating and putting the body through recovery and through neuromotor sensory is through having bare feet, okay? And so remember, we've talked about this in the past. 80% of the neuroreceptors that give your brain feedback of information about where you're at in space and how your body responds to different stimuli, they exist on the skin on the bottom of your feet. And so if we can pamper those little nociceptors, then our body actually responds with more positive feedback, with more reaction timing, better balance, better emotional control, pelvic floor, breathing, the whole shebang. So what's really nice about this, if you're sharing this with other people, is you can remove these chambers, these little booties, and you can disinfect them so that you don't have to worry about sharing this with other people. Definitely not to be used in a commercial setting. So if you're thinking about using this in a salon of some sort, I would not recommend that, because it's a lot more maintenance to try and maintain and disinfect this stuff. But nonetheless, these can be removed so that you can disinfect and clean, okay? The other thing that goes on in here, we've got two different types of massage. We've got little acupressure motor balls, and then we've got air compression system. So if you saw me talking about the Axis compression boot system last week, or yeah, it was early part of last week. They're the boots. They look like little moon boots. Those are air compression chambers. So you get the massage, you get the pumping sensation from the chambers filling up with air and with releasing. So we have those in here, as well as we have these little massager balls that roll and create acupressure and shiatsu type massage to the bottom of your feet. And you're going to have a lot of different variables that you can control on the control panel here up top. So we're going to talk about that here in just a second. The whole unit here weighs about 12 pounds. And if we're looking at dimensions, it's about 16 inches long by 14 inches wide by 11 inches high. So not too much space to occupy, but very convenient to sit on the floor in front of your chair, such as right behind me, in order to just sit back and relax, or if you've got a recliner, or if you want to sit on the edge of your bed, maybe you're sitting in an office chair at your desk and you want to pamper your feet in the middle of the day. So we can come and go with a lot of different locations as to where you can use this. Yes, it looks heavier than it is for sure, but it's only 12 pounds, only 12 pounds. Okay, so it's with a remote control. So here's a little remote control. And what's really important to remember with remote control, most all the Lifepro remote controls come with a battery. This one does not. So if you're wanting to use the remote, when you order it through Amazon or through the link just posted, I want you to remember to make sure and order yourself a button battery. And so you're going to need a battery that says CR 2032 or CR 2025 in order to use this remote. I don't want you to get excited about receiving it. You want to use the remote, but you forgot to order the battery, or pick up the battery at the grocery. So you can buy the battery at any gas station, grocery store, pharmacy, CVS, what have you, and Amazon, wherever you need to buy it. But I want to make sure you know it does not come with a battery pre-installed like most of our other remotes do. So as you can see here from the remote, we have our, make sure I get here in the camera, we have our on-off button. We have our heat feature button. So we've got 3 different modes of heat as well as an off heat feature. We have 3 different modes of massage, 3 different levels of intensity. And then we have our position buttons right here. And you're going to see here in just a second, I'm going to show you how those position indicators work. But we have an angle button, a reset button, and a suspend button. Okay, and that's going to sound confusing at first until we turn it on and actually show you how it works. When it comes to the heat, I'm going to show you here up close. So you're going to see the different buttons there on top. Very easy to operate, only 3 buttons to worry about. I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. It is super quiet. And I'm going to hold it from the bottom so you can actually see everything is lit up there on the front. Okay. And so the mode button here that's blinking, that's your on-off button. Should be. There we go. So there's your on-off button, okay? And as you can see, I'm holding it flat, trying to hold it flat. It swivels all on its own. So that's what makes this unit so much different from all of our other units. We don't have any other unit that does this, okay? So holding it as level as I see in the camera, and it swivels back and forth, okay? Now, again, we have several different massage levels. We have several different levels of intensity, several different levels of heat. By default, it automatically turns on for a 15-minute massage, as it takes about 4 to 5 minutes to heat up completely, and it's going to heat up to 95 degrees automatically. We're going to start it on a medium intensity, and we're going to be in what's called mode A, which means you're going to hear the air chambers airing up, and you're going to feel the massage balls working at the same time. So up close in person, that's what the inside looks like. Okay. Hi, Margaret. It's nice to see you today. So what I want to hear from all of you in your comment section, I want to know what's going positive, whether it's health, whether it's vacation, whether it's family. I want you to comment below something positive that's going on in your world, or something positive that you have seen lately within the week. And we're going to reward somebody with one of these AcuCare Tilt Foot Massagers by responding with some positive energy there in the comments. If you don't want to post anything personal and you want to give me some hearts, some likes, some love, that's fine too. All right. Okay, so different air intensities. We got low, medium, and high. Okay. We've also got 3 different modes of massage. Our first mode of massage is like I said, it's kind of what it starts on. So it is a massage ball that rolls. We have air chambers filling up at the same time. And so that's mode A. Mode B is just the air pressure only. So if you don't like the sensitivity of little massage balls working around with the bottom of your feet, but you like the pressure change, you like the air chambers filling up and putting pressure, kind of like a pump, you're going to feel that, and you can isolate that using mode B. Okay. Mode C is going to be only your massage ball rollers. So that's the acupressure shiatsu sensation of those little balls rolling back and forth. Okay. And they're just going to roll forward, and then they're going to roll backward, and they're going to hold. They're going to roll forward, roll backward, and hold. Okay. Oh, wow. Polly, that is way cool. Polly got to act in a movie about human trafficking this week. That is life-changing. You're going to have to comment below on what the name of that movie is so we can check you out, girl. That is so cool. Yes. Oh my gosh. I'm loving all these comments, you guys. Keep them rolling. Love, 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 love the energy. All right. So anyhow, that's how simplistic it is. We've got 3 buttons to touch on the top. We've got 3 different levels of heat, or we can turn the heat off. We've got a massage chamber with air as well as with balls. And then we have our different levels of intensity from low, medium to high. Okay. And then you can change all of that based on the remote. So I'm going to sit this down over here. And then again, with your remote, you can control all of those features with your remote as you see fit. At the bottom of the remote, you're going to see swivel. You're going to see the reset button and the suspend button. If there's a part of the tilt feature that you love, but you don't want to tilt all the way forward, or you don't want to tilt all the way back, maybe you don't have the mobility in your foot or in your ankle joint to handle that kind of tilt, you have the ability to manipulate the whole process right here on the remote. You cannot do it on the device itself. You have to do it from the remote. So if you have to find yourself a piece of Velcro or something to stick onto the back and then stick to your machine so you don't lose your remote to be able to use that feature, make sure and do that. I'm loving all these positive comments. Love, love, love. Okay, so Polly, when the Promised Land comes out, I'm so excited to be able to see you, and you're my claim to fame, girl. That is so cool. Oh, wow. So Jessica, replying to Deb that I'm a hairdresser. My daughter just graduated to be one. So here's what's really cool about that. You guys have the power to inspire other people based on what's your passion or what you love. That's why I work for Lifepro. I love working for Lifepro videos that you guys love, because based on what I already know from my foundational information as an athletic trainer and the medical, and knowing what and where you need help, knowing that I get to inspire and help all of you, makes my world fill up with more energy. When I have individuals who want to do what I do professionally because I've inspired them, because they've enjoyed being within the energy of where I'm at, that's truly what makes me more happy. That's referred to as purpose, and creating impact. And so Jessica, replying to Deb, that is so cool. When you can inspire other people to do what you do professionally because you're so good at what you do, and you make other people love you for what you do, your authentic self, that's really, really exciting when it becomes validated when somebody goes out and delivers based on what you have been able to inspire. So very, very cool. And last, breast cancer labs came back and still no evidence of disease after almost 8 years. That is fantastic news, Dana. You know, that's greatness right there. That doesn't get any better than that. There's 2 things that money can't buy you. Money can't buy you your happiness, and money can't buy you your health. So, and it can't buy you time. So super excited for all of you guys. All right, let me get back here to my foot massage because I'm needing one today. Okay, so I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to slide my Piggly Wigglies in here. I wear a size 9.5 shoe, ladies. There we go. Okay, now from here, I'm gonna go ahead and push on, and it automatically starts, and I've not experienced this. You're getting the raw reaction from me. I just took this sucker out of the box like late last night. Um, and it feels absolutely amazing. And the air chambers are nice and warm and cozy. So for those of you who have neuropathy or you have circulatory issues, your feet get cold. I actually learned this today from my buddy Derek here. Like what you sense through your feet, through your energy, clock, how in a state of recovery, rest and digestion. And what an exciting to learn. I have thing in my world where I have to learn something new every single day, or I haven't conquered the day yet. This morning, right after I got up, if you have circulatory issues, if you have cold feet, if you have aches and pains, if you have just feet are cramping or rest, and breathe. There's comforting.